So it's a bit cooler today and we're doing a bit of a clean up. So I'm in the sheep shed, which of course if you've been following the channel is now devoid of sheep. So we're just having a clean out, and the clean-ish dirty straw is going to be moved up into our woodlands, and the layer underneath, which you can see is kind of stuck onto the floor and will need scraping, and the little bits of poo will be moved into the trailer and taken up to the compost heap and spread amongst the very hungry melons and butternut squash. So keep watching. So that's the first run up to our woods with the spent straw and old dry hay, and we're just about to bring the trailer down to the stable. So I've got most of it scraped off now, just a wee bit more, and this stuff will go in my compost bin. Mission accomplished. So continuing with the theme of having a tidy, I'm going to have a look at these tomatoes which are suffering. There's Lily, she's going to assist me today, aren't you, Lil? So despite me having tied some of these up, the hot weather has meant that some are sprawling, and I need to deal with this because otherwise branches are going to break off. So, got my trusty secateurs and my gloves, and I've got my barrow over there, and off I go. One of these branches. Oh, right. So, I'm just going to push that up there, straighten it up, and I'm going to attempt to get these low-lying ones, get a bit of weight off them. So there's tomatoes actually falling on the ground, and that is because it's been too hot. So the hot weather has actually partially cooked that. You think I'm kidding, but all last week we had temperatures between 36 and 40 degrees. Now, I wouldn't want to eat that. So that is going in the compost bin. So I'm just going to tidy this a bit more and sort it out. Pickled beans, they need a bit of tidying up as well. You can see there's quite a bit of dead leaves, and we've had a bit of rust. Hello, Rosie. We've had a bit of rust, so I'm just going to tidy these up as well, which can only do it the world of good. Monster courgette. It's just been too hot and I haven't been able to get out here, and it really needs work. I need to reduce some of the leaves. Whoops. I need to reduce some of the leaves, and I need to get rid of these giant marrows, and hopefully it will start sending out flowers again and we'll get some normal sized courgettes. I have to be careful here because there is a wasp's nest nearby, hence my gloves. So I've removed all the marrows, and I've removed some of the larger old leaves, and you can see that the way this is growing. So that's where it was originally planted, and it's just growing right over here. So what I'm going to do, and I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to get my secateurs and I'm going to cut this back to about here, and hopefully it will send out some new shoots. You can see this marrow here has actually started to rot, so it's coming away as well, and I'm going to take a couple more leaves off. So my problem now is to get all this chopped up small and get it into the full to the brim composter. So remember earlier I'd emptied the sheep shed and the really kind of dirty sheepy poo bits that had been glued to the floor with lots of urine is in here, and now I have to get all this in. But with the heat, and I'm going to water this after I fill it, this will break down really quickly. There are loads and loads of bacteria, insects and worms in here, and it will break down. So I'm going to try and get as much as I can in, and then I'm going to water it. So I've got about a gallon of water from the water butt. This is the best kind of water if you want to activate your compost heap to make it work faster. Adding human urine to this will make it go even faster. I kind of rely on my husband to do that because he has better aim than me, but I will be pouring this water into the compost bin and shutting that, and in a couple of days everything will start to rot down again. So I'm away for a nice lolly. I've done enough. I'm sweating like anything. No doubt I have a face as red as the tomatoes behind me. But a little bit and often is the best thing for your potager and your garden. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. There's loads of information on here that I'm sure you'll find useful, whether you are a gardener, a smallholder, or you just have a veg plot, or you're an aspiring gardener or smallholder. See you next time.